Hello?
Test.
Hello?
I can't hear you now.
Hello? Where?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello?
Yeah, there we go. I can
Hello?
kind of
Hello?
sort of.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Echo.
Okay.
Test. Okay.
Hello?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're having some audio
there we
issues
go.
here. We're having a hard time hearing ourselves talking here, but
Don't
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
worry.
tonight's basketball game here between the Kearney Bearcats and the visiting Thunderbolts from Lincoln Pius X. My name is Robert Goff. I'm the advisor here. Right next to me, Miss Alyssa Epler. She's going to do your play-by-play tonight. How you doing,
Good
Alyssa?
evening. I'm doing fantastic, guys.
And right next to her is Alex Lane. Alex, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
On the other side of Alex is Allie Myers. She's going to run our producer, man. You might hear her a little bit, but most of the time we don't hear. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great game for you tonight against two ranked teams, including the #1 ranked Pius X Thunderbolts. But right now, we're going to take a break. We're going to kick our microphones off, keep our cameras on, as we have the national anthem coming up here.
All right, and we've got our starting lineups for Lincoln Pius the 10th, or the Thunderbolts. And we've got a 5'7" senior, number 12, Miriam Miller. A 5'7" senior, Jillian Ashkoff. A 5'8" sophomore, number 32, Addison Markowski. Number 44, a 6-foot senior, Leah Mack.
I believe the last one was number 12, Miriam Miller.
I already got her.
You got her?
And the one to,
Did we do?
the one to watch right now definitely is Miss Markowski. She's a leading. All right, audio issues of the board. Markowski's a state leader right now for scoring. Division I player, definite right now, probably leading candidate for Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Nebraska.
Oh, really? Good for her.
Averaging over 26 points a game.
Wow.
She is an
Wow.
absolute force. Our Bearcats coming in right now. Introductions for the Bearcats.
All right, so we've got starters for the Bearcats. We've got a sophomore, number 2, Tatum Rusher. And if I can see,
That'd be Tatum Rusher, then probably Kirsten Garner.
yes, Kirsten Gardner, number 13. And then we've also got Aspen Rusher, number 22. And number 33, Sydney Province. And number 40, Lily Novacek.
Yep.
The girls so far have actually been having a pretty good season so far, Goff.
Absolutely, they're 9-2 on the season right now. The girls are 9-2, which is a huge improvement from last year. Where last year I think we only won like 3 games total. This year we're 9-2. They're ranked this year. Girls are having a great season.
That is actually awesome.
Coming in right now, 6'3", Sydney Province. The key to this game for the Bearcats take on is trying to control number 50, Alexis Markowski. She's averaging 25.8 points a game, almost 12 rebounds a game. Again, Gatorade Play of the Year. Watch number 50, Alexis Markowski. She's forced. averaging again 26 points. Right now, Pius the 10th coming in 10-0 on the season. Bearcats 9-2. 10-0. Pius Hack champions. A huge comeback against Fremont, #1 ranked Class A team in the state. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about ready to tip off. We have got a good one. Alyssa, you ready to go tonight?
Let's play some basketball.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one. All right.
All right, so we've got Alexis Markowski and Sydney Province up for the tip-off. And we're just going to wait until the ref calls it.
Sydney Province stands just 3 inches shorter than Markowski, actually.
All right, so we've got number 32, Addison Markowski. It looks like, so believe me not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Alexis Markowski and Addison Markowski are probably siblings.
More than likely, yes.
More than likely, yes. Kirsten Gardner with the ball right now and pass it over to Sydney Province. So over to Lily Novacek, back to Tatum. And then
Pius looks like right now they're going to start off with a man-to-man defense.
So then, Goff, let me ask you a question. So what exactly is the force? So what exactly is the difference between, like, I actually know the difference between like zone defensing and man-to-man defensing, but what is the trick with man-to-man defensing? And
well, the man-to-man defense is you're
solidifying
that's you're just following your person around. Most teams do play man-to-man. You're assigned to a person, and that's who you follow around, take up there. Kind of stops the inside-outside game. Okay, a zone defense. Usually you kind of pack in like a 2-3 zone or a 1-3-1 zone. Like Bearcats right now, they're in man-to-man.
Yep.
Zone defense here usually helps if a team, you kind of want to dare a team. You know what? Shoot a three-pointer. Because usually 2-3 zones, they're all packed inside that three-point line.
Yep.
And so team goes in zone defense. They're, okay, you know what? We don't think that you can shoot three-pointers, so we're going to play zone. So then it's harder to get inside. So you might see a lot of teams probably try to do a zone defense.
Nice. And wonderful three-pointer by number 20.
No, I think it's just inside the line.
Ashkoff for Thunderbolts.
Just inside the line there. So actually, you probably see a lot of teams. You might see Bearcats do it later on here. They'll try a 2-3 zone or a 1-3-1 against Thunderbolts to try to stop Markowski. Pack a lot of people inside there and dare Pius the 10th. You know what? If you want Markowski, she's going to get hurt. She's that good. But can you shoot three-pointers? Can you beat a shooting the three?
Oh, it's so close. Kirsten Gardner almost made it three, but.
Yep. Nice shot there.
Yep.
Bearcats actually, a lot of times Bearcats have opened up the games in like a diamond press.
Markowski's height giving her the advantage. She needs to snatch that ball away from the Bearcats.
Height and strength. Nice reverse layup there. Try there. No good.
Rebound caught by Sydney Province. Passed it over to Tatum Rusher.
Back to Province.
And Province up for the 2. All
right.
And that's going to make it a tie game.
Little baby hook shot there by Sydney Province. Nice on the drive there against Markowski. Got the baby hook there.
Jillian Ashkoff right now for the Thunderbolts got it. And
looks like a three-pointer.
And it's good. That was number 32. Addison Markowski.
Addison Markowski, younger sister. And, of course, those of you who are basketball and Nebraska fans, you know the Markowski name. Dad, Andy Markowski, played for the Huskers a generation ago. That's what.
Oh, just barely slips out of Kirsten Gardner's hands and heads out of bounds. So that's going to be a Thunderbolt ball.
All righty.
I was watching the Thunderbolts practice pregame, and I noticed that their girls had, I'd say, about an 85% accuracy rate on their three-pointers.
Are you in statistics or something? Where did you come up with that number?
It's her genius inside just counting.
I was just counting.
Okay, Alex.
Now, if they hit 85% here tonight, that's incredible. Usually a good team will shoot about 40-45%.
Actually, foul called on Kirsten Gardner, her first, so then that's going to go to the Thunderbolts. And right now, number 20, Jillian Ashkoff, right now has the ball. Up to number 50, Alexis Markowski. And shot is good. That's going to bring the Thunderbolts lead up by 5.
Yep. Boy, I tell you, Coach Fletcher, he's an animated guy, but a lot of times he doesn't get very mad. And if you can see the video of him, but he was hot on that one.
Oof.
He thought Lily had her hands straight up, and Markowski kind of went to her. The defense has a right to be there. The arms are straight up, didn't come out. It's because the basket had been good. It had been a good offensive play by Miss Markowski, but the defense was there. It should not have been called. That's what Coach Fletcher was. He did not like that call at all. See now Pius drops into a 2-3 zone.
Wonderful attempt at a hook shot by Tatum Rusher. Just a little bit over a shot right there. Oh, and a great drive and a rebound caught by number 50, Alexis Markowski.
Yep, nice drive.
You were right, Goff. She is really going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Well, yeah,
There's
just
another
her
foul
height.
called on her, and that's going to be on Sydney Province.
Yeah, right, her height. She got inside the paint there, got good position, boxed everybody out, and just out-jumped the Bearcats to get the rebound.
And free throw's good. All right, so we've got a couple of players coming in. Number 4, Lily Hodge for the Thunderbolts, and then we've also got number 45, Haley Thatcher, and number 1, Maddie Province coming in for the Bearcats. Alexis Markowski at the line, shooting for one more. And that one's no good, caught up by Lily Novacek. Over to Kirsten Gardner.
Bearcats are shooting 1 for 4 right now from the field. That's not what you're going to do when you're playing. You get Bearcats, I think last time I saw they were ranked 8th in the state.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Bearcats off to a good start this year. Definitely 9-2. They are, and more importantly, again, I think it's the World Herald rankings. They're 8th. But more importantly, they're also in that top 7 in the NSAA point standings. And that's the one we kind of watch a little bit more. Being ranked is cool, but being in that top 7 is really nice. Because
Rowdy's not too happy with that one.
Boy, Rowdies. If you saw the Rowdies there, they're all in white there. It was a block by Markowski, and the Rowdies say that she got a piece of her in that one.
Kirsten Gardner's going to bring the ball inbounds.
But right now, the Kearney High is ranked, I believe, 6th in points, which means if we stay in the top 7, you host districts.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, we have quite a few games left to play. There's still 6 or 7, 8 games left to play, but it's always nice being in that top 7.
Yeah.
And right now, if the Bearcats can stay in that top 7, they will host a district.
But I always know that it's actually harder to stay in the top position rather than it is to work yourselves up to that position.
Exactly.
Aspen Rusher right now with the steal for the Bearcats, and looks like she kind of tripped with the ball right there. And
I think it's foul on number 12, Miller.
I'll bet. Yep.
Bringing in number 2, Tatum Rusher,
and number 33, Sydney Province in for the Bearcats. And it looks like there's going to be a Thunderbolt that's going to be checking in. Number 44, Leah Mock. And she's going to be going out for number 32, Addison Markowski. Tatum Rusher bringing the ball in bounds. Over to Sydney Province. And up for the 3. Oh no, good. And out of bounds.
The Bearcats got to find that shooting touch right now. Right now, they're cold. I believe Bearcats are right now 1 for 6.
Oof.
Yeah. You're not going to win a whole lot of games 1 for 6. And they're getting open looks. The score's 8-2. They're getting open looks right now. They're just not falling.
Wonderful drive in there by number 12.
Miller.
Miller.
Saw it. Tatum or Aspen, or sorry, I think it was Tatum's on her left hip there. Miller took the ball, saw it on the left hip, so she just went to the right side there. Nice, easy lane there, basket. Pius dropped back into that man-to-man defense. They showed zone. Now back man-to-man. I think it was they saw the Bearcats were not afraid to shoot 3-pointers.
Yeah.
And they're usually not. Bearcats will put them up, outside shots. They're not afraid.
Sydney Province, but they're trying to drive in right there, and she almost got there, but she was kind of blocked by 2 girls in green.
Oh.
Nice heads-up play there by Tatum Rusher.
Yeah, good catch of the ball. Over to Maddie Province, who's going to drive in.
Maddie Province, sorry, that's right.
Yeah. A lot of times what you see when a player goes for...
Good shot by Kaylee Hatcher.
Yeah. A lot of times when a player goes for throwing the ball back in, I've mainly seen it either continue to go out of bounds or go into the opposing team's hands. So that was a really good play.
The foul right there was on number 44, Leah Mock, and Kaylee Hatcher is going to be at the line.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good.
Kaylee converts the 3-point play. Timeout on the court. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here. Glad you guys are tuning in. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here. Continue this first half. Thunderbolts lead 10-5.
1.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this matchup between the Thunderbolts and the Kearney High Bearcats. Right now, the Thunderbolts lead the Bearcats 10-5, and the Thunderbolts right now have the ball.
Bearcats switching up their defense up here to a full court press.
Thunderbolts almost lost the ball right
Yeah,
there.
that's a nice turnover.
It's always nice when you get those little turnovers. Oh!
The ball bust just hit it. I see that's, Bearcats full of full court press. Thunderbolts have some speed to break it, and what they're going to look for is Markowski down below. She's going to camp out wide underneath that basket. They break it.
She's got that height to be able to
exactly.
get up. Ooh. Turnover to the Thunderbolts,
yep.
I think.
Yep. I think Maddie touched it, and the ball just hit on the blue and before she kicked it back in.
Yeah. Nice shot right there by Leah Mock.
That's good, recognizing that backdoor cut there by number 44 Mock. Good sight seeing the pass there. Bearcats tried to find something on the outside game. So far, they are 1 for 4 from three-point range.
Yikes. You can't win games like that, especially against such a good
0
team
for 4.
like this.
Yeah, sorry, 0 for 4 from three-point range. And usually Bearcats are pretty good, solid a three-point shooting team.
Hey, you never know. Sometimes you just have an off day.
It does. But you don't want to have a lot of off days when you're playing the number 1 team in the state.
Oh, yeah, that kind of doesn't help.
That doesn't help. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. For especially all those fans from Lincoln Pius X out of Lincoln that could not make the drive down here to Kearney.
We appreciate you guys.
We absolutely appreciate you guys tuning in here. And we always appreciate Pius X as they stream games when we come into their house. Always appreciative. Always a great host that they've done, and we're glad we're hosting here. Thank you again for tuning in here. Should have made the drive, though. What a beautiful night outside to drive. Gorgeous for January, isn't it?
Yeah. It isn't, cold, but it's still, a little nicely cold. Oh, good pitch right there by Markowski.
It was. Jumping up there, throwing it back there.
It's just that there was nobody there to catch it. And that's kind of also a little bit important when you try to pitch a ball back in. Turnover for the Bearcats. Lunovacek going to bring it into Maddie Province. The Bearcats seem to be doing a lot of that two-man passwords. They get really close to each other, and Tatum seemed to try to go for that three, and it was just way too short. Out of bounds, Bearcat basketball.
Checking in for the Thunderbolts now, number 44 Mock, senior, averaging 3 points a game, about 2 rebounds.
Hutcherson's up the 3.
And no good. It was so close, though.
Oh, nice skip pass across.
Oh.
And no good for number 12 as well.
Bounces kind of in and out there.
Rebound for the Bearcats. Maddie Province is going to pitch it over, and it's stolen by the Thunderbolts, number 32. Markowski.
Yep.
One of the Markowskis.
Kind of an errant pass. They're trying to go all the way across, and Markowski was just spining all the way there, and he kind of stole it from left field. Three-pointer at the buzzer.
Good.
All right.
They only took 6 shots there. Three-pointer for Tatum Rusher.
Finally broke it.
Nice job there at the buzzer. The Bearcats drop one, and they trail going into the 2. 14-8 over the visiting number 1 ranked Thunderbolts.
Could this be the tip that they need? I honestly think so.
Glad you guys are tuning in here. We're going to take a break here. We'll come back for the second quarter action. Thunderbolts leading the Bearcats 14-8. Thank you for tuning in Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this wonderful basketball matchup here on a good old-fashioned Friday night. Let's get this thing started. We
got a little white out from the Rowdies tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're still missing the band.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. High school basketball is just nothing without the band.
Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. In fact, actually, our bandist of the broadcasting team just showed up.
Brianna just showed up here.
Welcome back, Brianna. We've missed you.
We're going to be able to start a second.
She didn't oversleep, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
She really didn't.
We're going to start our second camera, our kind of floor side camera. We're going to get that rolling here real soon.
Going to be run by our freshman, Asher. We always appreciate you guys tuning in, and let's get this game started. Sydney Province right now with the ball for the Bearcats, and over to Kirsten Gardner. Excuse me.
Gardner's looking for an opening. Oh, there we go. That was a good quick pass over to.
The Bearcats seem to be doing a lot of that. Get close to your man, and then quick pass it over to the and quick pass the ball over to your teammate. Type of pass.
That looks.
I don't know what the technical term for it is, but that's what I'm going to call it. And three-pointer, no good for Kirsten Gardner.
Yeah. That pass to Novacek could have gone south very easily.
It really could have.
That's going to go right into the hands of Markowski, and Markowski
and blocked by Lily Novacek. And I think they're
Lily gets the foul, guys.
Yeah,
that is her second.
Rowdies are not too happy with that one.
Who put Allie under the cage?
So Markowski's going to be at the line, and she's first shot no good. She's going to shoot one more.
Markowski's been, I think, 1 and 3 for three-pointers.
All righty.
Or not three-pointers, free throws.
So we've got number 45, Kaylee Hatcher, in for the Bearcats. Let's see if Markowski gets her second shot. And second one's good, so that's going to bring the Thunderbolts up to a 7-point lead of 15/8. So let's get this game started. Aspen Rusher over to Kaylee Hatcher. And pitch it back over to Kirsten Gardner.
That's always tough in basketball when you're getting blocked by multiple people and you're trying to find an opening.
Oh,
that was close.
The ball just got hit out of Aspen Rusher's hand by number 12, Miller, for the Pius the 10th.
Tatum decides not to go for the three-pointer.
Well, I really don't think that she...
That was probably a wise decision.
And no good three-pointer as well for Sydney Province. Bearcats are off tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Ooh.
And
Jillian Ashkoff sends that.
Let's go with Ashkoff.
Yeah, it goes right out of bounds. Kirsten Gardner is going to take the ball down the court.
And then the Rowdies go reminding everybody again, even though it just blatantly happened. We've missed you guys. As I probably said too many times last game, it feels like a normal Friday night. Like,
it does.
It feels so wonderful to have things, even though it's slowly transitioning back to normal. Obviously, we're all wearing masks and we're all doing these things. And wonderful three-pointer by Kaylee Hatcher.
Free throw.
A free throw by Kaylee Hatcher. What did I say?
You said three-pointer.
Oh, thank you. Free throw by Kaylee Hatcher.
I'll excuse that, Alyssa, because you're saving your good English for the speech tournament that we're going to tomorrow.
Yes, actually, Alex and I are going to be going to a virtual speech tournament. It's going to be her second and my first, so please wish us both luck.
Absolutely.
Shameless self-plug.
Hey, you know what? We're going to promote all positive things at Bearcats. You know what? Speaking right now, next time break here. Nice and pass, Markowski.
Yep.
And you know, Goff, last game we were talking about.
That's a nice drive. I want to put it here. Nice drive by Markowski. Seen there, Bearcats double team down, but instead of selfishly just trying to push it up, which she possibly could have done. She's such a good player. She saw one of the open teammates. You're a double team, it means someone's open up. Saw her double teammate open up.
Oh, and no good three-pointer by Sydney Province.
Gardner
and easy pass to him.
To snatch it. Ooh.
I'm so sorry, folks. It's just sometimes. Oh, wonderful steal by Kirsten Gardner.
I had to look twice to make sure she actually had the ball.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that.
Province.
Shot is up, no good.
Oh. Yeah, reaching across her back there. Yeah, she had that one. The Bearcats have not been happy about some of the foul calls today. That's Sydney's second foul. That's a definite one there.
Yeah. Like I said last game, if I'm unsure as to who the foul is on, I just look over at the Rowdies and see if they're cheering or booing.
Right.
Yeah. Also, Scott, since we're talking about stuff that we said last game, we've been talking quite a bit about dual sport athletes.
Exactly.
And our basketball girls are no exception to that. Kaylee Hatcher and Lily Novacek are volleyball girls.
Exactly. Actually, all 5 are girls. Kirsten does not play a fall sport.
But does she run track?
No, she's great. She's a soccer player. She's a very good soccer player.
Oh, yes.
Foul
And that is what you call team blocking.
Yeah, that's fouling. It said for the 5 girls on the starter, minus Kirsten, are all volleyball players. They're all starters are coming off the bench for volleyball players. So the district runner-up team. The girls had won a great year this year. They're district runner-ups in volleyball.
All right.
And Kirsten is actually a very good soccer player. My guess, if Kirsten decides to play a sport in college,
is she
it'll probably be
soccer?
My guess is she'd be like she's an outstanding. She's a very fast young lady. You'll see her speed in the court, but we used to see her on a soccer field. You really see her speed come out.
We actually have had a new Thunderbolt come in on the floor. We've got number 42, Madeline Narvalek. And let's go with that.
There we go. Timeout on the floor by Pius. 30-second timeout. We're going to stick with him here right here. Speaking of there, some activities going on today. Big shout out and props to our wrestling team.
Oh, yeah, I saw some wrestling kids around here.
Our wrestling team was at the UNK Duels today. A lot of teams, high-power teams, were in town. Number 1, Millard South was here. Number 2, North Platte was here. Kearney High comes in ranked number 9th in the state. Some Class C schools, some Class D schools. But in the semifinals, Kearney High defeated North Platte. And last week, North Platte came in here and beat Kearney badly in the duels. Beat us by almost like 24 points in the duels.
That was cruel.
Huge win by Perry Swarm and a huge win by Caden Johnson, a heavyweight. Pins propelled the Bearcats. And then they went against number 1 ranked Millard South, who is nationally ranked. I believe Millard South is nationally ranked like 7th in the nation.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
They're that good. Millard South is impressive. If you had a chance to watch Millard South wrestling team, buy your ticket and watch it because they are impressive. And they won. So kudos to Coach Swarm and the Bearcat wrestling team. 2nd place at UNK Duels today.
Good for them. Congratulations, guys. And we've got a foul on the floor for the Thunderbolts, number 14. Zaurik? Let's go with that.
We're going to go with that.
Yep.
Oh, good swat out by number 23, Aspen Rusher for the Bearcats. It's always nice when you see those. It's always nice when you see basketball players take the initiative and try to get that steal or get that swat. That way, the team can get their the way the team can get the ball and they can get more points down.
Right now, Thunderbolts have doubled up the Bearcats, 20-10.
Yep.
Oh, nice cut there. Passing motion. Oh, blocked by.
Good steal by Kaylee Hatcher.
I think it's blocked by Aspen Rusher. Then the ball came down. Steal by Hatcher. You missed the block.
Yeah, I missed the block, but
okay.
I got the gist of it.
Ooh, little wide pass there.
Okay, Aspen's foot slid over the midcourt, so it's a backcourt violation.
So is it whenever the ball crosses half court?
When the ball crosses half court, then you established
that it's your court.
Yeah, establish your court here. Timeout on the court. We're going to take. We'll come back here. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them here. Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. Over the court.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from that 30-second timeout. Let's get some basketball. The Pius the 10th right now doubles the lead of has doubled their lead over the Bearcats. The Thunderbolts lead the Bearcats 20-10 with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second half, right until halftime.
Right.
This is going to be an interesting game.
The Bearcats have really struggled offensively. Nice by John Markowski, just backing them up soft off the glass there. Bearcats just struggled offensively. Bearcats coming in, averaging 51 points a game, and they've scored 10 right now.
Yeah,
so
that's not good.
That's only average about right now. They're on pace about 30 points a game. You're not going to win a whole lot of games playing 30 points, especially not against the number 1 ranked team in the state.
Especially.
Pius comes in averaging 65, high-scoring team.
I like the passing style that the Bearcats tried to do right there. Keep the ball moving, keep misdirection of the eye, and be sure that and maybe the Thunderbolts will misdirect and see where the ball maybe isn't. And looks like there's a foul on Tatum Rusher. That's going to be her first for the half.
Right, 7th team foul so far on the Bearcats. That puts the Thunderbolts into 1-on-1.
Markowski takes the shot, and it's good. Another good free throw for the Thunderbolts. Kirsten Gardner is going to be taking the ball back down the field.
Pass it over to Tatum Rusher.
The court.
The court.
We're getting there. We're learning, Alex. We're learning.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is Brianna's joined us here. And so now we can open up our second camera. We have our courtside camera. Brianna Royal doesn't have a microphone. Brianna's over there on our microphone. Again, my name is Robert Goff. I'm the advisor here. If you have any questions or concerns, please email me, Kearney High School. Right next to me, Alyssa Epler, calling play-by-play, senior. Next to her, Alex Lane, junior. Okay, and Brianna Royal is also a senior. And then running our second camera that we opened up was Asher. Asher is our freshman extraordinaire.
Or freshie.
And,
oh, no good. No good tip there by Tatum Rusher.
Goff, that's everyone, right? That's everyone that's here tonight?
Except our producer, Allie Myers.
Who is a
sophomore.
Thank you.
Sophomore.
In college.
In college. She comes out and helps us out. She always comes back and helps us out every now and then.
Tatum Rusher is going to be at the line shooting a free throw. I didn't quite catch who the foul was, but and her free throw's good. So even if their offensive game is off, their free throw game is still on. So something must be up tonight. We have seen, the game that we had on Tuesday, fantastic game if you folks missed it. That was a game to see.
That was a fantastic game. It was basically neck and neck, shot for shot the entire game until about the last
4 minutes.
About last 4 minutes.
And then I was talking like a cheetah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bearcats went on a 17-0 run to finish off Lincoln East.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Or not even that, 2 minutes. And wonderful shot right there. Was that number 12?
That was 12, Miller.
I was more than happy.
Yeah, the Bearcats went on, Lincoln East came to town, and it was literally shot for shot. Maybe the highest lead was 2 or 3 points the entire game.
Until the fourth quarter.
And the fourth quarter.
3 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, about 4 minutes left the clock. Bearcats went on a.
Aspen Rusher with the three, and no good off the rim, and caught by Maddie Province.
Oh, that looks like that hit her right in the chin.
Maddie tried to pitch the ball over, and it was no good. Rebound caught, and
it's
good.
Nice follow-up by 12, Miller.
I know from experience it is not fun to get a basketball in the face.
It's not really good to get anything stuck in your to get really anything hit in your face.
Unless it's like food.
I think even food sometimes hurts when it's thrown in your face.
Oh, it depends
Alex.
on what kind of food. Like an apple, yeah, that's gonna hurt. But like cheesecake?
Who would throw cheesecake?
Probably a perfectly good cheesecake. And
All
why
right,
are
back
we
to the
talking about
game.
this? Back to the game.
Thank you.
Maddie Province over to Kaylee Hatcher. Ooh, and that's going to be a Thunderbolt basketball. Aspen touched that ball right there right as it was about to go into bounds, so it's going to go over to, oh, no, it's Bearcat basketball. Huh, my bad.
I think it was just barely tipped out before it went out.
Yeah.
Back to Tatum. Hatcher passes.
Kaylee Hatcher's looking for somewhere to drive and passes over to Tatum Rusher.
That seems to be the Bearcats' general strategy this game. Short passes, try and pop up points closer to the basket.
I think that what's going on is that the defense of Pius X is very, very strong. They are having a fantastic defensive game right now. And so what the Bearcats are trying to do to counteract that is they're trying to get the ball moving extremely quickly. That way they can maybe mess around with their defense just a little bit.
Yeah, what you said. Gardner looking for somewhere to.
Oh, steal by number 4, Hodge for the Thunderbolts, and a little drop on the floor for the ball right there. Long pitch over, and number 12 tries to shoot that shot, no good. And then Alexis Markowski, number 50, is going to bring that up. And we've got about 7 seconds left before the halftime, so
let's see if the Bearcats can do what they did last quarter. No,
good.
Just a little short.
And that's the half, folks. So we're going to kick off our sound, but we're going to leave our video on as the dance cats perform. So please stick around for a little bit or go grab yourself a snack. And we will be back for the third quarter. Bearcats trail Thunderbolts 30-12. This is the Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of the Thunderbolts of Pius 10th versus the Bearcats of Kearney. So far right now, the Bearcats seem to be having a bit of an offensive game.
A little bit.
And
12 points. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little,
You know, the thing is,
little bit.
And here's the thing is, the Bearcats, you missed the first half there. The Bearcats had open shots. You know, yes, the Pius defense was very good. Bearcats have very little second chances there. But a lot of it was just Bearcats just didn't make their shots.
Yeah.
I mean, they had open looks. They moved the ball around. They possessed it very well. They did what they're supposed to do. They just didn't fall. You know, it's like their Tatum Rusher drove in. That's like an Alexis Markowski effect there. She's so good. She's so strong and so tall.
Sometimes she just needs to stand there.
Yeah,
and
she
they
stood
just
there,
miss their shots.
and you had to go around and had to change the shots. Showing the speed right there. Well, that was number 20.
I was trying to make the point of, like, sometimes she just enters a room. She's probably that type of person where she enters the room and everybody knows that she's there because she just gives off this.
And number 20,
awesome,
Ashop, that last drive
presence.
there, showing her speed.
Three-pointer right there for number 32, Addison Markowski, and that one's no good. So there seems to be a little bit of a similarity here with three-pointers, but the Pius X right now has been getting more of their three-pointers in. But the Bearcats have also seem to be going for more three-pointers than the Pius X. That's just my own personal observation.
I agree here. Well, I think Pius's game is to try to pound it inside. They do a nice job with the backdoor cuts. You'll see, Markowski draws so much attention. She tries to kind of move up in the paint and opens up that baseline, and then she's a good passer. Pius comes in that backdoor cut. She'll just drop it right back off for an easy layup. And they've done that play several times tonight. Good coaching, knowing where your teammates are at. Also, good court awareness. Court, Alex, court, not field.
Got it.
Court.
There we go, court.
Got it. Also, Baxter, right? Baxter the Bearcat has
Baxter.
made it.
Oh, Baxter Bearcat.
Baxter's back.
Yep.
We appreciate you, Baxter. Who are you behind that mask? We'll never know. It's kind of the fun.
Who is anyone behind a mask these days, Alyssa?
No, you can always tell who people are behind their masks so you can see, like, the rest of their face.
Alexis Markowski with her 11th point of the game. Bearcats still trying to find their first point this half.
Lily Novacek driving in the ball really. Oh, and there she be. Bearcats on the board this half of the game, and sometimes you never know. But also, that did take almost a little bit more than a minute for the Bearcats to get on the board. So, and that's going to be out of bounds, so Bearcat basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Pius the 10th basketball. I think Lily Novacek hit that one with her hand right before it went out
Lily
of bounds.
jumped up there. Yeah, Lily's done a nice job. And, we talk about on the Bearcats here. Two of our, Miss Markowski here. I think she's a Husker commit for basketball.
Good for
Division
her.
I. Bearcats have 2 volleyball commits. You kind of drag your foot. Again, we love the athleticism of the Bearcats. Just, again, the score is not indicative of this Bearcat team. People look at the score like, what's going on, 14 points. The shots are just not falling. Kind of like we saw that Lincoln East last week. East did all these things right. The shots just did not fall for them.
And you know what, folks? That sometimes
happens.
It happens. You have an off day sometimes.
Don't get frustrated.
It reminds me of the when the Bearcats went to state my sophomore year. The Bearcats just had an off day.
Exactly.
Yep.
But you know what? Keep fighting. I know Coach Fletcher could say, hey, we're down 38-24. We're down 24 points right now against the number 1 ranked team, State. Again, still have 5 minutes left.
Just try.
But what we'll try is don't quit. Let's play these minutes hard and see what we can come up with and do. Because Pius is going to play hard all the way through. They're not going to call the dogs off. They got a game to play. Yep. And again, so there's a lot of time left to play. There's still a lot of time.
There very much is.
Like if they score like 3 points now and they go up against a team that is this competitive and they're 2 points down, then they have the strategies and they have the games and they've had the experience.
Right. So I believe the Bearcats I think they're 1 for 8. 1 for 8 from 3-point range, maybe even worse than that. And that's usually not Bearcat basketball.
Yeah, that normally isn't. But
no. It might be worse than that. I believe it might be worse.
Also, I don't know if the basketball's just been covered with oil or something, but it seems to be so slick tonight. Like tons of people have been dropping the ball, and there seems to be a lot of things where I don't know what exactly the technical term for it, but like when people come around behind and try to whack the ball out, and
kind of stripping the ball away.
Yeah, strip. Thank you. But it looks like from a distance, if you're watching this and you don't know some rules, it looks like the basketball might be covered in a little bit of oil. Kirsten Gardner right now really showing off that's her speed.
Oh,
And
just a little shy of a three-pointer there.
seems to be a common event tonight.
Right.
For both teams. I'm not just calling out the Bearcats right now.
Nice pump fake and drive there by 12.
That's going to be Miller.
Yep. She came in averaging 8 points a game, and Miller right now has 14. She has a game-high 14 right now. She's taking advantage of that Bearcat defense, trying to crash down on Markowski, but Miller's finding those open lanes to dribble, drive in.
I'm going to bet that Coach Fletcher is going to call a timeout in the next 3 minutes.
Right now, the Bearcats just, again, I think
Pump it
that was partially
Very
blocked.
short right there.
I think it's partially blocked.
Good defense right there by Tatum. 2 shots right there for Pius X, no good. Rebound caught by number 40, Lily Novacek for the Bearcats.
Back to Novacek. Looks like she's going to try and drive it closer.
And no good.
Yeah, Lily's keep trying to drive and keep trying to put pressure on Miss Markowski. Just shots aren't falling for her tonight.
Yeah.
When the few three-pointers that Pius has tried to shoot tonight, usually they've just been going inside or backdoor cuts.
Yeah.
They haven't needed it. Three-point again, short.
Oh, good. Try to catch, attempt at catching right there by Maddie Province, and a wonderful steal by Kirsten Gardner right there. And for the 3, and just barely bounces off the rim.
Markowski almost let that one out of bounds, but she managed to grab it just in time.
Okay, somebody told me they're 1 for 9 the first half now. 3 shots here. Bearcats are 1 for 12 from three-point range. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this basketball game going on. Right now, the Bearcats only have had 1 shot this half of the game. We've got 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're trying to come out here, try to do something here, and they've been outscored this third quarter 10-2.
But their defense seems to have been picking up a lot. The few shots that the Pius X has been making seem to have been progressively being blocked out by the Bearcats, which is always good. That means, and wonderful,
there we go.
Wonderful layup by Maddie Province.
Nice drive all the way through. Province saw a lane, used her speed to push through there for a basket.
We have some very fast girls on this
We
team.
do. We have some speed.
I think that's what could tip the game in the Bearcats' favor. Like if they use their speed to their advantage. Because like if you saw last game, we had a significant height advantage over Lincoln East girls, but now we don't have that, especially with Markowski.
Yes, especially with Markowski.
Who is 6'3", our tallest girls. We have 4 6'0" girls, and they are our tallest girls.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, Bearcats short on another 3 there. Garner, she's 0 for 3. She's been short on all 3 of them, just a little more arc on the ball.
But hey, at least she's
But
trying.
that's what I like about the girls. They haven't quit. They're still shooting strong. Drive through, late whistle. Nice drive. Again, that's Miss Miller. She's having a great night tonight.
Especially on the free throw line.
She's having a pump fake and getting the Bearcats move off position and going right around for a layup here. Again, Miller has a team high 14 points. She comes in averaging 8. Make that 15.
And we've got number 14, Lexi Zaurick, and number 44, Leah Mock, coming in for the Thunderbolts.
Yep. Shot is up. No good. Back to the Bearcats.
Caught by Tatum. Rusher.
Rusher certainly lives up to her name. She's definitely one of the fastest girls on the court.
She is very fast. Both girls, both
Yes.
her and her sister Aspen are very wonderful, wonderful athletes.
Yep. Almost a steal there.
Well, that was partially blocked there. I think Tatum got a piece of that ball there.
I think she did. I'd be patting myself on the back for that one.
Saw lane. Tatum goes up. Nope.
And no good.
It's like they're going to be sending someone to the line, and that someone is going
That's
to be
Tatum Rusher.
Yep.
His
Tatum
foul
goes,
is going to be on number 14.
Yes.
Tatum goes line for 2.
Yep. First shot is up.
And no good.
Bearcats shooting woes just continue tonight.
All right, so we've got some substitutes in. We've got number 52, Julia Elsner, for the first time for the Pius 10th. And we've got
In Bearcats, Aspen Rusher comes in
number
for Bearcats.
30 for Pius 10th as well, Sarah Igberg, which are 2 people that we haven't seen right now. And Aspen Rusher is back in for the Bearcats.
So we have 2 rushers, 2 provinces, and a hatcher.
Yep.
And we've also got
So we got a little sister thing going on right now.
we got a little sister thing going on.
Hey, you know what? We need to get the Markowski girls back out here. That means we have 3 sets of
We got
sisters.
3 sets of sisters.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter.
And ball's up, no good. And ball's up again, caught by the rebound. Rebound caught by Kaylee Hatcher, passes over to Maddie Province.
Stolen back by the Thunderbolts. Number 4, Lily Hodge, is taking that down the field. Lily Hodge is actually the shortest girl on the Pius X team. She stands at 5 feet 5 inches.
Travel foul on number, let's wait for the call. Is the call going to be called? There was travel foul called on one of the Pius 10th girls. I'm not sure which one, but.
And a desperation 3-pointer, no good there for Tatum.
That would have been a, I thought that was Maddie.
Was it Maddie? Sorry,
I
Maddie.
think that was Maddie
That was
Province.
Maddie Province. So there. All right, that's the end of 3. Bearcats trailing 17-43. Shooting woes. The Bearcats only scored 5 points that third quarter.
Got a minute break. Let's take it with them. This is Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Thunderbolts Pius 10th matchup to the Kearney High Bearcats. Bearcats right now are trailing to the Thunderbolts 17-43 respectively. Or maybe nope. That was I thought that score was just about to change by Lily Novacek, but that was a wonderful attempt at a shot, but no good as well.
Yeah, Bearcats offensive woes continue that quarter. They're only scored 5 points, got outscored 13-5 in that half.
But hey, God, remember, they still got
they're fighting through.
They're fighting.
Nice
These
job.
girls are not giving up.
Nice job by Miller seeing what Aspen come across there. Had a pump fake, waited for Aspen to go across, and then easy layup there for Miller. That's her game high, 17 points.
Oh.
We're checking on what her career high is this year. But again, she comes in number 12, having herself a nice night tonight. She's just feeling it. Comes in averaging 8 points a game, 17. Bearcats have done well against Player of the Year candidate Alexis Markowski. Markowski come in averaging almost 26 points a game, 25.8, and tonight she's been held to 11. However,
got Stuffle on the ball for a steal by Aspen Rusher, and layup is good.
However, I think the Bearcats, by doing though, Bearcats have been double teaming, been dropping down on Markowski, makes it hard for her to get anything going. That's like follow through. 3.
Good example of
good
that double blocking right there.
But they've been double teaming on Markowski. But by doing that, though, but Alexis is seeing that and dishing off to her open teammate. So that's really good. You know, team action to go say, hey, if it's not going to happen for me tonight, my teammate's open. I'm going to pass it to him.
Yeah, that shows true sportsmanship and true teamwork.
Teammates. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why she will succeed in the next level in wearing a Husker uniform.
We wish you the best of luck. And that was a wonderful reverse tip by number 12, Miller, right there.
That brings Miller's points per game up to 19 for this game.
Good for her. She's actually the
Miller has outscored.
most scoring.
Miller has tied the Bearcats. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Miller scored 19. The Bearcats scored 19.
Uh-oh.
3-pointer on the way. No good by Province.
Oh.
Foul called on
50.
Bearcats are 1 for 15.
And that's going to be a foul
Bearcats,
on Lily Novacek.
Yep.
That's going to be her third for this half.
Bearcats 1 for 15 from 3-point range.
Yeah.
You're not going to win a lot of games.
Normally we do a lot better than that.
Usually we're about 5 for 15 in that range there. Maybe actually a little bit better. 1 for 15 doesn't win you a lot of games.
It really doesn't. But hey, sometimes golf, you got to have an off night to make your best nights look even better.
And sometimes you just keep shooting. You know what? I like the girls. Yep. We're going to keep shooting. We're going to play our game.
What just happened there is exactly what I was talking about earlier in the game with how throwing the ball from almost out of bounds range can end up in a turnover.
Mm-hmm. You never know what can happen in sports, speech meets. No matter what type of thing you do, there is always a chance for the unknown. And that's what I love about these girls. They're still playing for that chance of the unknown for turnovers and fouls like what just happened on the line for number 50, Alexis Markowski. She's going to get her second for the half. So Lily Novacek's going to be at the line, and she's going to be shooting 2.
Yeah, Lily drove
First
in
one's
there.
good.
Lily drove in there. Markowski kind of gave a look at the ref, went, sir, I got all ball in that one. But she guys knows the score up 47-20. She didn't complain a whole lot. Kind of like that from a player.
And both free throws are good. That's going to bring the Bearcats up to 21.
Bearcats now going to full court press. They've been doing that a lot most this year. This is one of the first teams we have not seen them do a lot of full court press.
Yeah.
3-pointer on the way. No good.
Cheerleaders right there. We always appreciate them. We have about everybody back that is normally here on a regular season. We've got the Dance Cats, the Cheerleaders, the Rowdies. All we're just kind of missing is the band. And
exactly.
And sometimes it can get a little bit loud in here with the pep band, but honestly, that's my favorite part of the game sometimes. When
the band, the student sections, all those things add to the atmosphere that is high school sports.
And the advantage of being on your home court. You have your friends and your family cheering you on rather than when you're away. We have a limited audience here tonight. We wish we'd love to have a full crowd here tonight because we know at Pius X they would travel really well. More of our fans would come to the game to watch these two teams. I was talking to our activities director, Mr. Hote. He was like, he would anticipate 1,500 fans here tonight because we know Pius X travels well. If it was a normal night, they would travel out. They're going to come see their girls. This place would be packed. I'll be a little bit louder. The Rowdies would be all the way up to the end of the section.
We got something. At least
we got something.
Some fans are able to come back. Final 5 minutes of this game here. Pius X leading.
Oh, good block right there by Sydney Province.
Oh, Sydney, yes, Sydney.
I think that's going to be a foul for her.
Sydney eyed the referee Sydney blocked Alexis Markowski there, and she gave the ref the same look that Markowski gave just a few minutes ago. Sydney kind of looked at the ref, went, sir, I got all ball in that one. but also, Markowski did the same thing when she had that block down here, and they called for a foul, and she looked at the ref, went, no. But you know what? That's what I like about the girls. They kind of give the refs look, and then,
like,
okay, we're moving on. We'll move on. Markowski drops both of them. It was a classic look, but they just kind of looked at the ref and they let it go. They dropped it. They didn't say a word, but they're both going to look like, sir, I got all ball.
Going for a 3.
And it just rings itself in and then out.
1-16.
Not like we're countering anything.
No, it's really not like we're counting anything.
That's a hard foul by Tatum Rusher.
That's going to be.
Sometimes you get those really.
Second foul.
I think I got all ball fouls. So sometimes the more blatant, obvious fouls, like
that was
Tatum just got right there.
Yeah. You know, it's one of those. If you're going to foul hard. But Tatum, not that hard.
Tatum just said YOLO.
Did that.
At this point,
Tatum, you want to foul, but let's not hurt. That was a pretty hard foul.
Be careful.
But you know what? Good for Miss Ashop by just kind of rolling off. She kind of smiled on the floor, shook it off there, and got up, shooting free throws.
I do like her shoes, though. Her shoes are pink.
She has pink shoes.
Yes.
Those are awesome.
Iconic.
And I think the Rowdies just noticed the pink shoes too.
Yeah.
The Rowdies just said, I thought I heard the Rowdies say something about pink. Like, I think the Rowdies just noticed she had pink shoes too.
Yeah.
Hey, be different. Everybody, there's 9 girls in the court wearing white shoes. Wear pink.
Yeah.
Like that.
Pink shoes don't get dirty as easily.
She scored 7 points tonight. She's got a good game backing it up.
Maybe the pink shoes are lucky.
You never know. Hatcher over to the ball, over back to Maddie Province. Maddie Province for the 3, no good off the orange.
That looked like it was going to go in, but unfortunately, no.
Most of them have been looking like they're about to go in. Shot right there, attempt by number 20, Ashkoff, but that was no good, so Pius 10th got that rebound in. Another shot attempt, no good. Cut up by the Bearcats.
And Bearcats has had a bad offensive night tonight.
Offensive low, let's call it that.
Usually coming in averaging 51 points a game. They have 22.
And Sydney Province with the 3, and that one no good, but good tip-off by Aspen Rushers, trying to bring the ball back in court and keep it in play.
Looks like we have a line change from both teams.
We've got
4 Bearcats lining up and 5 Thunderbolts. So next,
we've got number 3, Kennedy Gardner. She's a 5'7" freshman.
Oh, there's 5 Bearcats out
We've got a complete line change. I repeat, we've got number 3, Kennedy Gardner for the 5'7" freshman. We've got number 11, Harley Starka. She's also a 5'6" freshman. Number 21, Hannah Herring, a 5'8" junior. We've got Brooke Barth, number 22, a 5'10" sophomore. And we've got number 41, Hayden Skeen. She's a 6-foot senior. And we've got quite a few. And Pius 10th kind of stayed the same right there, but and we've got a new Pius 10th coming in, number 42, Madeline Narcall. Narvcall. Let's go with Narcall. This is a completely different lineup from what we normally see, so let's see how these girls play out. Little turnover there. Bearcats number 21, Hannah Herring, just kind of went over the half-court line there, and so therefore you get a turnover.
Yeah, you know, right, looking at the future for the Bearcats right here, I think we have two freshmen.
Yes, 2 freshmen,
Garner,
a junior, and a
nice drive, just kind of throwing off the glass there.
A sophomore.
I think it was number 4 there for the Pius the 10th Thunderbolts there. Lily Hodge, 5'5" sophomore, just kind of threw it off the glass there because she just felt the foul was going to come there and drop for her. Gets her name in the scorebook tonight. Good for her.
And we've got a new Pius 10th girl coming in,
actually,
number
that was
24.
Sorry, that was her 5th point of the evening.
McKenna Lasik.
If you missed it here, tune in. Score says it all, 56-22 with Pius the 10th Thunderbolts. And it was all Bearcat offensive woes tonight. They just could not find the basket. See right there, Brooke Barth there took a shot there. No good for the Bearcats from 3-point range. Bearcats kind of clamped down on Miss Markowski tonight. Alexis Markowski, potential player of the year candidate, coming in averaging 28 points a game. 26 points a game, scored 16 tonight. But her teammate, Miller, number 12, picked up averaging 8. She drops 19 on the Bearcats tonight.
And we actually have another new Bearcat in, number 31, Avery Franzen. She's a 5'11" freshman.
Oh, yes, she is.
She's got the ball right now for the Bearcats. 3-pointer right there. And a wonderful 3-pointer by number 3, Kennedy Gardner. Is she, correct me if I'm wrong, is she Kirsten's sister?
That's Kirsten's little sister, yep.
Okay, Cobb, so we got 4 sets of sisters.
There we got a bunch of sisters.
A bunch of sisters.
Need more sisters out here. That's what we need.
We really do.
Kennedy, freshman sister here. And so that's what I see, like, the teammates there. I know the Bearcats, if you look at the bench of the Bearcats, they're dejected. They come in. They had their chance to, we're ranked now. I think Bearcats, I believe they're ranked 7th or 8th in state. They had their shots like, hey, number 1 team's coming to town. Let's play. The Bearcats ran their offense. And defensively, they're fine. I mean, they held Miss Markowski below. They did what they want to do, but just offensive woes.
And we've got another Lincoln the Pius, the 10th coming in, number 10?
Yes, number 10.
And she is not on my roster.
Yes, she is. Tenley Himes.
Yes, Tenley Hines. She's actually from the junior varsity team.
Yeah.
So good for her. And we've also got a new Bearcat coming in. Number 21, Hannah Herring, is back in for the Bearcats.
Yep. And to talk about shooting woes of Bearcats. Bearcats are not afraid to put a three-pointer. They never have all year long. Another one there on the way.
And it's good! That was number 31, Avery Franzen.
That makes
she
the
keeps
Bearcats,
that up, she might as well go into varsity next year.
That makes the Bearcats 3 for 21. And they hit our last 2 3-pointers. At one time, the Bearcats were 1 for 19 from three-point range. 1 for 19. I said the shots were there. We just got to make, and play a team like Pius X, you have to make them.
Yeah.
You have to make them, straight up.
Anything is possible in the world of sports, and anything is possible, but...
if Pius X has a cold shooting not like we did, this game could be a lot different.
This game would be a lot different if Pius X had a cold shooting night.
Exactly.
And
but they didn't.
Little scuffle on the floor for the ball right there, and Pius X fans are clapping, so that's going to be a Kearney High. Bearcat basketball, excuse me. And then we've also got a new Bearcat coming in, number 22, Brooke Barth. There seems to be a lot of lineup changes with the non-starters for both benches. I believe we have seen actually every single player on this roster
in the last 30 seconds here.
In the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, the last 30 seconds here, we're going to see it here. Again, this here, Bearcats going to drop this one here, a tough one here. They're anticipating waiting for the Thunderbolts to come in. They just, offense was going to happen tonight. And Thunderbolts going to win this one here. Next home game for these ladies, Thursday night. Next Thursday, Omaha Northwest. The Huskies are coming to town.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, Omaha Northwest. A Metro team we're going to play in. Bearcats going to take them up Thursday night. Tune in here, Stride Sports Network, for that game. 2.5 seconds remaining. That'll be it. Bearcats will drop this one 28-58. Cold shooting woes the Bearcats.
Well, you never know.
They'll try to figure it out, and they'll be back here ready to play next Thursday. Okay, guys.
That's the game, folks.
And that's the game. Glad you guys are tuning in here.
Stay tuned. We actually are going to have the boys game come in as a follow-up.
We're going to take a break. We're going to leave our cameras on. We're going to turn our audio off, and then we'll be ready for the boys game here. We'll take a break here, about a 20-minute break here. So we'll tune back here, and then tune back here to the boys game. Nolan Dart is going to come in with Alyssa. Nolan's going to be here. We're going to call the boys game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha. We'll be right back here for the boys game in a little bit.